Hello, myself Sunil Kambulka. This is the 31st number of the PhD. So one of the person told that might be possible basically because this type of one of the person told that until basically it's not checked basically we can't say that basically this is correct or not. And if you will check this basically, then that group will come into the trouble basically. That are mostly Saudi Arab group and Iran Iraq group basically. They are basically into this. Why basically I told this they might be into this? Reason they have the control of each and every city's human bodies. One person told, "Arey Sunil, tera somebody fired your head." Yes, basically. How? Because they have the equipment of each and every city access, and they are connected with Shiv Shankar God group. That is the Kartik God and Ganesh and Mahakali group basically. Iran and Iraq and America basically. So one of the person told that, यार कहीं ऐसा तो नहीं है शिव शंकर ग्रुप बेसिकली इज हैविंग दिस डेंजरस इक्विपमेंट that possibilities are also there basically. So one of the person was that is not possible here basically. How basically this type of thing basically will is possible basically. So see basically again back to the PHP because this everything is connecting to PHP. See PHP objects basically see. This is also one of the type of objects. These all are the objects. This is class. This is public variable, public function, sorry, construction functions. This all basically will come into later. This is just to take the example basically. See array object, null value see. You can assign the null also. You can change the database sorry data type conversion also. Some integer value basically you want to convert into character and then basically you have to display somewhere string conversion see basically converting data into string. There are many functions available also basically. String there, double quote, single quote C. String length, these all are the functions basically. String length basically how many, what is the length of string. So it says that length of the string basically, what is the length of the string. So one of the person told that these all are the functions basically which are available. Word count basically see, you can count the word count. Word count basically counts the number of words basically in the string. Number of words in the string. String means this. In this string how many words. So this function will give the count of the word within the string. So one of the person told that these all are the ready-made functions basically which are created. Functions basically that we everybody knows basically. It returns some output. So whatever function basically it contains, it returns something basically. It might possible that function might not return anything. It might be void basically. But mostly function basically returns the value basically. And if I am telling about the function, there might be more than 1 lakh function basically available in the PHP. So one person told that In India, basically, there are many caste people, right? Sharma is there, Verma is there, Nair is there, Iyer is there. Like this, many castes basically are available. Then you know that yes, basically it's available. So here one of the person told that the physical place of the function basically it might not be there are more than 1 lakh function. So that doesn't mean that many areas basically can be created. It might possible that one area created and basically entire data basically dumped into that area. You can't create a different areas for particular caste people basically. That is not possible basically. So one of the person told that ये जो कंप्यूटर बेसिकली द कंप्यूटर राइटर बेसिकली whoever basically is the writer, he is basically connecting to the political writer also basically, because he has designed the entire software industry as a political basically, as a political only basis. So he say that basically computer also basically is like a politics. Now basically see the other function basically str pro search for a specific text, match is found, returns the character position. No match is found, then it returns the false basically. So you can just imagine basically. Here basically hello world is a string. In that basically the world is the word basically which was supposed to found basically from the function. String position. Uppercase basically you see. This is a small letter. If you write uppercase, then it will convert into uppercase. Entire word basically. Same way lowercase basically functions are available. So these all are basically the functions part basically which we are discussing. In previously basically lots of things basically were discussed connected to the words, characters, then the echo, print. Now basically this is the function part ongoing, and function basically are very simple basically. You just need to understand. You are not supposed to remember the all functions basically. You have to understand the words basically. From the word only basically. Otherwise basically it's very difficult to. There are more than 1 lakh function. Here just see basically how the function name is given. str to lower. That means string to lower basically. So this string is one is correct, one first is word, sorry, two words are there, and one each and every word first character are capital. String lower, so this will convert to entire string to lower side basically. So each function basically are connected with the physical place. So one of the person told that whenever this data gets load into the websites, it's connect to that physical area basically, and this physical area connection basically is very dangerous. So one of the person told that क्या मतलब ऐसा पॉसिबल है from one website load basically any person basically can get heart attack, any person basically can get his head basically can damage. That possibilities are also there. That's why basically the software companies basically are now very secure basically nowadays, but they are basically supposed to aware that basically there are many websites available in the person of equipment basically who basically are into the weapon market basically. Entire park basically can get fire basically within just second basically, but this type of experiment has never happened basically. This type of thing has never happened basically. Have you ever seen the entire infotech park of the software industry got fire? Why? No. Why? Because if he will check, his weapon will come into the public basically, and that will harm that person only basically. Nothing else basically is going to happen. So he will never use that basically. So in next video basically we are going to see a little bit more of this topic.